we're going to start in this position right here. I got a Kimura grip right here to start with. I'm going to hit an angle. Left foot is high, right foot is kind of trying to keep him down. I have this Kimura angle. I'm going to want to keep my head in nice and tight to help keep this position. Now, I'm going to want to get cross grips like a straight jacket. So I'm going to keep my right hand here. I circle my left under, grab his wrist, and I'm going to pin his hands to his chest. Okay, that's going to help hold this position. I'm going to punch my left hand down as much as I can and put my foot in the crook of his elbow. If I can lift his hands up at this point so that I can just pummel my foot in, that's fine. And I'm just going to essentially hide my shoelaces behind his back. Thus, we're creating a two hands to his one situation. I'm then going to roll this in. I'm going to make my knuckle. I'm going to come in and grab on to his scapula as deep as I can. Keeping my head here, I'm going to bring our elbows up. Roll up on our elbows, and when I'm ready, I'm going to let go. And I dive my hand to make a rear naked choke grip, and I can get attacked. That is a simple way to attack. Do something similar, but a little bit different this time. So we're in this position here. I'm going to initially, same way, try to isolate his top arm, his right arm, so I'm going to make my grips. Punch this down. I'm going to step in the crook of his elbow. If I can't roll his hand up, that's fine. I'm just going to drive my heel to the ground, hide my laces. I'm then going to come back to my grip. Now I'm going to go into a leg triangle. So from right here, I'm going to shrimp a little bit, or push him so that he's lower that way. From this position, I'm going to keep my grip, but come over his head, so that making my elbow kind of like a frame. I'm then going to start to bring his left arm into my chest. I'm going to dive deep with this arm to really keep it tight to my chest. I'm going to roll that way. I'm going to windshield my right leg over and grab with my left hand here, bringing it across like so. From this position, I got him pretty well tied up here. I'm going to take my left foot if I need to, and I could put it on his back or on the ground, and move a little bit around this way to create a good angle for a leg choke. I can squeeze there. I can also stay here and attack this arm. Okay, I can wrap it up again. I can simply just hold and hip forward. It's going to be really tight on the shoulder. Kimuras, all kinds of stuff. If he puts his hand together, I can reach to this elbow and bring everything up. Thus kind of weakening this and get this back out. Start extending the arm. Go over two ways of him escaping. Let's say if I'm not doing a good job keeping my head here, or keeping him down, he can start putting his back on the mat. So that's not good. So from right here, I'm going to try to keep my Kimura grip. I'm going to take my right foot, hook under this leg, and throw this over. And then I'm going to try to get in a position where I can put my feet together, kind of trapping his hip down here. Now when I'm here, I'm going to take my left hand, just grab his wrist like so. The right hand comes, grabs his face, lifts, and I'm going to get my head under his head, and essentially establish the position again. Okay? Now if he drives over that way, go slow. I'm going to clear this leg, my right leg, as he goes, but I stay with him. I'm going to take my left foot and plant it here, so that we're essentially in this position. From right here, if you come around, I'm going to take my right foot and swing it away from his back, and I'm going to simply sit down again and come right back into the same attacking position. So essentially we can just restart all over again. And that's that.